Alright, so I've been progressing a little bit with mechanism. Um, Nothing really too complicated, just basically grinded out all the upgrades for the machines. A couple tier upgrades as well for enrichment and one in Fusion Factory that I'm using for now. These I put down. I don't even know if I'm gonna automate them anytime soon. I was kind of thinking I will need them for more speed, but honestly, Uh, they're quite fast. Plus, I think they have increased the efficiency of them. Well, not efficiency, but general speed. Usually, this 8 out of 8 upgrades gave 10x speed, but in this pack it gives 16, so it's even faster. So, well, essentially, down the line, I will want to have more of these, but for now, the one is completely fine. Upgraded all of these, and for purification chamber, it's kind of important to remember to put the chemical upgrade because it reduces the gas usage by a lot. So it still kind of struggles to keep up because I put 4 speed upgrades. Even with 4, it eats couple thousand FE per tick, so it's kind of power hungry machine. And yeah, I grinded out alloys and everything for mechanism and made digital miner. So it's been slowly chugging along. Still 33,000 hours to go. But yeah, I have full uh, energy upgrades and how many? I think I put like 2. Yeah, 2 speed upgrades and it's eating like not even 300 FE per tick and constantly giving me ores. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So yeah, I ran it first once purely to get gold. So there's no more gold it's getting because I was quite short on gold, but now I'm good. I have 1,000 plus actually. Yeah, I have almost 300 more gold dust. So yeah, I'm good with gold for now. And yeah, I made the jetpack, and it's first time I'm using it. I've seen people use it, but it's pretty good in my opinion. Like even the armored one is just block of steel, 2 diamonds, but by itself it's very cheap. It's just thin steel, 1 circuit, 1 tank, and that's it. Plus you can power it with hydrogen. So that's pretty nice. And it's kind of good actually. Like I was thinking it's gonna be so, maybe some iron jetpack level, but like the normal jetpack mode for it, it's kind of well what you would expect, I guess. But it has hover, and it actually doesn't go down. For the normal jetpacks, this holding in certain Y level is only I think for emerald and higher ones. So that's nice. And there is problem that on hover mode it is very slow. Like this is literally the speed it goes. So I was at first thinking, well, that's not good. Like it's not gonna be decent for transportation to go somewhere. But it has vector mode, which basically it's kind of weird how to explain it, but you can kind of look down and the speed is pretty good as well. So yeah, I made the jetpack and I came here to this tower and it had a bit of loot, but what else? It has prismarine. Well, this dark prismarine is kind of not as important, but it had a lot of prismarine blocks, so that is very good. Actually, there's some more. I don't know if I need even more, but might as well grab them. And the thing is that you can actually crush them down in prismarine shards, so that will save a lot of time looking for some prismarine in the oceans or something when I get into apotheosis. So yeah, next I want to get a mob farm going. That's for sure, and I've been prepping for it. quite a bit. I needed to grab a few redstone cards still. Okay, so I dug out a little bit lower and I put down elevators, a room for, wait, I don't remember this hall being here, but okay. Anyway, so yeah, I did a little bit of a setup. This is a 5x5 for the dreadful dirt that I'm gonna place down, but I made it 7x7 because I've run into issues in the past where I make it 5x5 the room itself and then some slimes spawn and they end up spawning inside the walls because they're kind of big and the smaller slimes end up like squeezing out through the walls and yeah, it's a mess. So I decided to just straight away make it 7x7, not even risk it. But in general, what I did was I put down a bunch of laser IO nodes. Is it too complicated? Yeah, maybe. A bit of overkill, maybe. But I don't know, it's kind of fun system to make. So basically, each one of these have redstone card input on different channel. This one is the first one I put white, then orange, this one is purple, and this one is blue. So each one controls different thing. This one turns on the lights so when I want to stop the mob farm. This one is for the fans. If I ever need to go inside there for some reason to maybe place different spawner and change something on the current one I will place. This one is for the mob mashers. Under there, there's the 3 nodes as well connecting to these with redstone. And this one is gonna be for the apotheosis spawner. So everything can be turned off with the levers if I need to. So I don't need to destroy some things or whatever to come in and change some stuff around. So yeah, now I just need to get rest of the ingredients. And these ones were orange. Yes. So output on orange. Output on orange. And the fans and these ones I decided to not put like bunch of fans, but instead get upgrades, run around, got a bunch of chickens and got the feathers to make these, but it's fine. Wasn't too long time to do that. So yeah, this one actually I needed to push 2 more blocks, so I made these, which makes the length of the pushing bigger. And 3 more of these. No, actually, wait, do I have? Huh. I might actually need more then. Well, we'll have to go find more chickens, I guess. Unless I have some feathers. 3. I will need some more, so I will just off camera go find more chickens, because yeah, that might take a bit. Yeah, so this one is only 1. I don't think it's gonna be issue, like I highly doubt any spiders are gonna crawl into the corner somewhere there, but if they will, well, whatever, I guess. So this one is fine, and this one just needs the 2 width upgrades. Already made some of these. I don't think I will make the sharpness upgrades right away, or maybe I will, I don't know. They're not too expensive in this pack. So yeah, that's there. What else did I need? Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, but to make the cardboard boxes, you can actually use the sawmill from Productive Trees. It's like super cheap, doesn't even need power or anything, and it just runs and it still makes the sawdust, which you can use to make cardboard boxes to move spawners and everything. So that's pretty handy in my opinion. And I want to upgrade these for something, but at this point I forgot why did I want to upgrade them even, but okay. So I will get the chickens, but I will need to get blaze gold because I want to collect the experience, and for that I will need blaze bloom goo. So I will need to get some blazes to start with. So I guess my next goal would be to go to the nether. And I think, yeah, I put down the waystone there. Okay, let's see. Is there? Oh, there is one spawner. I don't want to be bothered fighting the blazes and everything for now, so that's all I need and I'm out of that. And before I place it down, I want to make a comparator. Okay, so that's gonna be my blaze spawner, redstone controlled. I will need to put some upgrades on it, but honestly for this starting out, this is gonna do just fine. I'll probably then next get the feathers to get that fan running, kill a couple of blazes, and then start going into just dire things. I've never actually played with the mod. I've seen people play around with it, but it's fairly recent and past months I was just playing ATM9 in very end game when I don't even know if they added it. So yeah, I've never actually played with this, and I know that the mod is very powerful and it's a very nice mod, so I probably should just get into it. So yeah, I'm gonna find the chicken, see what I need to get the just tire things up and running, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I traveled around a bit looking for the chickens for the feathers, and I stumbled upon a meteor. Well, not stumbled really, I already saw it before, but this one, it's quite a big A2 meteor, and it had 5 flawless budding Certus quartz, which is kind of surprising because before I don't remember where, but I found one meteor somewhere. Well, it doesn't really matter where, but it was a small one and it didn't have a single flawless Certus in. So I'm kind of assuming that maybe the bigger meteors have more flawless and the smaller have fewer or if not even any. So yeah, that's kind of nice. Five, like I don't even need 5. One is enough, but maybe I'll have some use for it. Maybe I probably should even put down maybe like 2 already somewhere, wherever, doesn't matter where. Can put them somewhere here or something. So I will have a little bit of Certus to start out with. So yeah, I made the Primogel goo. Quite straightforward recipe. I made one, quest reward gave me another one, so that's alright. I'll just put them somewhere, I don't know. For now I can just put them right here. I'll decide later where I want to put them exactly. Oh yeah, they need like sugar. I wonder, can you use any, like either one? Or you have to use some specific one at some point? Because I know that you have to feed them now and then, but I guess you can use either of the materials it asks, so that makes the automation a lot easier, which is kind of nice. Would be, I guess it would end up being quite more complicated setup if you had to like somehow detect which one they need and stuff. Okay, so don't need that many to start out with, but might as well. So yeah, I had a little bit of nether wart, and I don't know, like I guess I will have to get into mystical as fast as possible to be able to farm them with the, which one was it? Nether and nature rations, I guess. Yeah, these two. Because honestly, I don't want to make the garden closures. I used to make them here and there in the past, but unless something has drastically changed, they're still very slow and you need like power, water, all this setup. Basically same as pathogenic insulators, which are not in the pack right now, but like 10 times slower, if not more. So yeah, it is working, right? I don't see it spreading right now, but I'm assuming it takes a bit at the first. So yeah, well, I guess I'll just cut out while they're growing and wait AFK a bit. Okay, yeah, they grew already. I forgot that the spread mechanic doesn't render with shaders, which is a shame, but maybe one day. Laser IO used to flashbang you with the green laser back in the day, but in this version it actually works and it renders quite fine. Oh, and if someone doesn't like these red lines that you can see maybe a little bit, you can actually change all of that here. You can make them really pop, I guess. For the sake of video, I can show that you can see them quite well. But yeah, you can change all the colors of them or whatever you want. And if you choose to, you can completely hide them. Actually, you need to take down this one, I think. Yeah. So you can have them completely invisible, and that is only like one single network wide. It's not for all your laser nodes. It's just each single one you can customize. So you can have invisible those lines connection. And there is an option for this one, wrench alpha, which basically when you take the wrench in your hand, you can see them. But I've noticed that sometimes when you relog or something, it goes completely invisible. Like I'm not sure what's up with that. So yeah, it's kind of doesn't really matter. But when you're trying to connect new network, it really isn't nice when you don't see if you have connected or no. So yeah, anyways, these probably are just smelting, yes. Oh, and I did upgrade my whole cable to ultimate one because I don't really need a transfer rate, but it is acting as a nice power buffer. As you can see, the whole pipe I have can store 131 million FE, so that's like a massive energy cell already. And another thing is I will have to do some other power gen because while the pipe was charging, these magmators were, of course, working fully, and even 5 drawers were not keeping up properly with the 5 of these. So if I upgrade, it's just not gonna cut it unless I build massive lava buffers in these. But then again, if I want to run something continuously, like for example the digital miner, it would still run out. So yeah, I will have to think what exactly I want to do with the power. We'll have to do something else. This one is already hungry. Well, but I think now that I smelted this, I can make the first thing I needed. You can use just this recipe. So, item collector will go up here. Oh, and yeah, I did make a demagnetization coil. So this area basically, I will not pick up anything with my magnet even if I come by. So actually, I think I'm gonna even bump it up one more. Like this. So I really don't want to start picking up stuff from Mobfarm in my inventory randomly. And another thing, I'm kind of a little bit concerned what's gonna happen here if the mobs are not gonna get stuck basically behind and just bounce around. We'll have to solve that if that's the issue, but for now I'm just gonna let it be and see how it works out. And I want to change this glass after to this one, tinted ethereal glass, which is basically dark glass, but you can walk through it. But I need the blaze powder for that, which I don't have, so. Okay, so render area. Probably want it. Is this the? Yeah. Okay, so I wonder how big do I want the area to pick up? I think like that it would be fine. Like the items are not gonna pop into the glass. So I can... Wait, no. Like this? And maybe one higher? Yeah, I think that should be very good. And I can put it like maybe... even this would be fine. Right now I'm not too worried about performance impact on the server. Maybe at late game we have to start more optimizing because, well, I'm playing obviously on single player, so I don't have to worry about slowing down the game for others who may already be pushing the server further, but... Okay, so I think Blaze spawn in light as well, right? Or no? Oh, let's see, I guess if it's gonna spawn anything. Actually, um, interesting. I thought this would be working, but let's see. Okay, so for some reason the spawner actually was working, so it spawned some blazes, just doesn't have the particles going. I have no idea why, but yeah, but there is another big issue, and the spawner block in the center is actually making the farm not work, so I will have to think a little bit how do I want to do this. I maybe will just put like a room next to it where the blazes spawn and come into this room and get mashed onto the mob crushers, but yeah, because the spawner mobs are probably not gonna be the most important ones. I just want the general mobs to be spawning like Enderman and witches and stuff for redstone and pearls, stuff like that. So I will, I guess, redo this, decide what exactly I want to do about it, and then be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back, and I remember now why I wanted to make the squeezer, because I wanted to make prismarine crystals from the prismarine shards. Seems to be one of the, well, actually one of the rare mods that actually do that. You can do it with Sagmill, but I don't want to get into Ender IO right now, and I guess this would be a route, but I don't know. I just think mechanical squeezer is easy and fast, and you don't like my problem is with actually additions is that you have to drop the items in the world and then trigger the pulse, or like this one is just contained in a single block, so a lot easier in my opinion. I can't speak today for some reason. Okay, so I did upgrade the thing. Now I have some blaze gold. That means I can make the experience holder. Oh yeah, and I did put down the tinted ethereal glass, so now I can walk through it. Don't have to break and replace. And this one does not let through any light at all, so very good for mob farms. And basically this is what I come up with. I put down an entity conveyors, and there is 2 block wide gap here, so they are not gonna get stuck, at least I hope so. And yeah, they basically should be falling down on the conveyors and just dumped into this room which has the fans. So that should work in theory. I just need to put few upgrades. I did put sugar already. I don't know if I want to. Well, actually, I have decent amount of gold, so I guess I can make the clocks to make the spawner a bit faster. Yeah, yeah. It's actually gold isn't the issue right now. The redstone is for me. We have some here, 300, but honestly, that's not too much. But when I get the dreadful dirt spawning mobs, regular ones, it should spawn witches and stuff, so that should fix the issue. Alright, so blocks. Well, I guess I'll maybe I don't actually know how much you need. I don't remember if one clock decreases the time by 10 or by 20. Oh, it's 20, so this should be more than enough, I think. Yeah, didn't even use up all of them. Oh, that's nice. So, entities don't have access to gas tiers yet, so that's something. But yeah, I want to increase activation range since I don't have the Nether Star yet. So I don't have to like AFK literally next to the spawner for it to work. I think max was like 40 something. Uh, yeah, 48. So that means if I max it out, I can just AFK anywhere in my base and it should work for now. And I want to decrease the spawn range by 1 because the room is 7 blocks instead of 9 by 9, just to be safe. In theory, they shouldn't spawn in walls and stuff, but I don't know, I just don't want to risk it and end up with some stray blazes and stuff. So, well, that was not my... Wait, have they changed it actually? Maybe they changed it. It used to be blaze rods. Oh, it's pistons now. Okay. But it's 2, so that means if I gonna take it... You know what, I think I'm just gonna leave it at 4. Because if I reduce the area too much, I think there might be some issues with not spawning that much. Yeah, so, okay, whatever. I'll just leave it as it is for now. So that should take care of the range. Okay, I mean, I think this should work. I'm just gonna set this one up. Okay. I don't need it that big even. Like that. And this one I probably... Okay, I think that should be good enough. I can take this down to 5 ticks or something. How much did I put? 5 as well. It's fine. Collect experience. I don't need the particles to show. What else does it have? Particles, pickup delay. That doesn't matter for me. Everything should work in theory now. Like, um, okay, why is it not picking up experience though? Yeah, okay. I need to put the stack and void upgrades in. Yeah, but why is it not working though? Is it because I'm here and I'm picking up faster with the magnet? Let's see. Oh yeah, now it works, okay. And does this do anything? No, I guess this is only for... There's the automated thing how to like restock some levels on your player character. So I guess this isn't important for a mob farm really, unless you want to get certain amount of levels every time you walk by the farm. Yeah, okay, I need to turn this off because it's getting a bit much. And huh, I didn't know that it actually renders when you hold it. I thought you have to enable it with a wrench or something. Okay, and I want this to work with GUI as well, and I want to avoid overflow. And this one, I guess I want to empty blacklist. Because now I can do this. Actually, I didn't need to take out those. All right. I probably want to put the sharpness upgrades in though. Well, I'm not gonna be short on blaze rods anymore, that's for sure. And I need to... What did I need? 4 buckets, right? You know what else I need? The silent upgrade. I think it's still wool. I hope it is. Because it's loud. Right. Oh, right. I guess I need to pump it in some kind of different tank or something. Okay. I will need to put no AI upgrade as well, but for that I need the chorus fruit and I don't have it yet. I probably will have to go to end sometime soon, but not yet at least. Tank. I guess I can use this one. Let's see, is this gonna work? Yes, it does. And now I can put it back in there. Okay, what else did I need? Do I have everything? Yes, I do. Okay, now I want to have this. And there is a way to speed it up, but for that I need redstone quite a bit, I think. But so I'm gonna have this run for now. And I might put some maybe simple void upgrade to just void some stuff I really don't. And okay, so they drop now the gems, even as not a player kill? Well, that's interesting. I know that Apotheosis have like new system, which you need to level up kind of. And these are locked behind achievements. I guess I can activate it, why not? Oh, so you can go like back and forth whenever you want. Interesting. So you can turn basically your world to easy difficulty, and when you actually want to fight something, you just activate the higher ones. But yeah, they're behind achievements, and where was it? Oh, this one. Okay, so yeah, I did this one, which is to equip basically full set of apotheosis gear. Any works? So next one, huh? Okay, so set of uncommon. I wonder if that's like uncommon specifically, or can it be uncommon or higher? Well, we'll have to figure that one out. And the summit is Slay the Witheren. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. Because I've heard that there's a lot of drops and everything from the mobs if you have the highest tier. Oh, right. I'm not sure why they aren't teleporting right away, but I definitely want to have this one. It basically prevents Enderman and Shulkers to spawn anywhere, so yeah. So I guess I'm gonna have the farm run for a while. And probably I will get into the applied energistics, at least a very basic setup to replace this one. And yeah, after that, I'm not sure. Like, maybe I'll think of a better power generation. I'll have to decide what exactly I want to do next. I will probably end the episode right here. And yeah, something like that. So, thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.